It's safe to say Rangers have been mismanaged over the last few years, which has led to not just poor performances on the pitch, but the overall club off of it. In his first public address since being appointed as chairman in mid-December 2024, Fraser Thornton did not hold back in his assessment of Rangers' performance, stating that the club has been underperforming for at least a decade. In today's video, we will take a look at what he has said, whilst also going over all of the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Firstly though, Rangers have paid tribute to the woman who tragically died while attending the club's Scottish Premiership match against Aberdeen on Wednesday night. Police were called to reports of a woman taking unwell at Ibrox on Wednesday, January 15th. The 39-year-old was rushed to hospital, but sadly passed away. Rangers say they are devastated by the news and will be reaching out to the woman's family to offer their support. A spokesperson for the club said, "Rangers Football Club is devastated to have learned of the tragic passing of one of our supporters at last night's match with Aberdeen. The thoughts of everyone at Rangers are with their family and friends. The club will be reaching out to the family to offer our support at this deeply sad and difficult time." A spokesperson for Police Scotland said, "On Wednesday, January 15th, 2025, we received a report of a woman having taken unwell at a match at Ibrox Stadium. Emergency services attended and the 39-year-old woman was taken to the Queen Elizabeth University Hospital where she died. The death is being treated as unexplained but not believed to be suspicious, and a report will be sent to the Procurator Fiscal. RFC News would like to offer our deepest condolences to the woman's family and friends during this tough time." In his first public address since being appointed as chairman in mid-December 2024, Fraser Thornton did not hold back in his assessment of Rangers' performance, stating that the club has been underperforming for at least a decade. Speaking to hospitality clients at Ibrox, Thornton described the team's away form under boss Philippe Clement as horrendous. Accompanied by new CEO Patrick Stewart, Thornton surprised punters as he engaged with fans and stakeholders in one of the stadium's lounges before the 3-0 victory over Aberdeen on Wednesday night. The qualified chartered accountant, who comes from a successful background in the international drinks industry, highlighted the historical challenges the club has faced and expressed concern over its current trajectory, particularly as they trail bitter rivals Celtic by 13 points in the Scottish Premiership. Although, he insisted, it's not always just down to the manager. Thornton also acknowledged the recent banner protests from the Union Bears, adding a light-hearted comment that reflected the frustrations felt by many loyal fans. His candid remarks underscore a commitment to addressing the issues head-on, as Rangers look to improve both on and off the pitch. As recited by the Daily Record, Thornton said, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for cutting into the middle of the festivities here, but Patrick and I were keen at least to come and say hello. Certainly to thank you for everything you've done for the club, everything you do for the club, and everything we hope you are going to continue to do for the club in terms of your support. It's hugely appreciated by us, despite what the banners might say on the Copland Road. We do hugely value and respect everything you do for us." The other thing we wanted to touch on a little bit, I'm sure you would have seen the media conference output that Patrick led for us, and we wanted to give a little bit of context around where our thinking is with some of this in case you were thinking, we have completely lost the place in terms of management and that sort of thing. It's not like that. Of course, we all know that results have been simply nowhere near good enough. It's undeniable and well understood. I have to say, home has been okay, but away is horrendous. Honestly, the thing to do would be just to say, let's change the manager and move on. But if you really sit back and reflect on it a little bit, and you say it's actually season upon season upon season, that the results haven't been good enough. It's 10 years. It's not even 1 or 2 years, it's 10. It's a decade of underperformance that we've got. We haven't managed to have a team that's been capable of winning week in, week out, and challenging domestically. It's a decade. So it's not just a managerial thing, there are many other issues at play. And with that in mind and under Patrick's expert guidance, we said, look, we need to take a long hard look at our footballing actives, but actually all of our activities, but first of all our football activities, hence the operational review that we announced. So that's the rationale and the context behind this. What are your thoughts on Thornton's comments on Rangers' current situation? Let us know down in the comments. Before we get into the next story, if you are enjoying today's video, please make sure you hit that like button. And if you are new around here and want to stay up to date with all things going on at Rangers as soon as they happen, make sure you subscribe to the channel to join our fast growing community. Thank you, let's get back to the news. In other news, Belgium part ways with manager. Could Clement be on replacement list? The Belgium national team have parted ways with head coach Domenico Tedesco. Since being appointed as Belgium's manager in February 2023, Tedesco has faced challenges, including the team's underwhelming round of 16 elimination at Euro 2024. Adding to the difficulties, star goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois announced last August that he would not represent his country as long as Tedesco remained at the helm, and it seems all that has contributed to him being moved on. Rangers boss Clement, who earned 38 caps for Belgium as a player, has repeatedly been touted to succeed the German. Clement's position at the Scottish Premiership Giants has been teetering on the brink for months, with Rangers falling behind Celtic in the title race. An official statement from the Belgian FA read, "Following a detailed evaluation, the RBFA Sports Committee today decided to end its collaboration with national coach Domenico Tedesco. This decision has been approved by the board of directors. The search for a successor is now underway." Domenico Tedesco was appointed national coach of the Red Devils in February 2023. Relying on a rejuvenated squad, he played a solid Euro qualifying campaign. Unfortunately, the Red Devils did not perform as we hoped at Euro 2024, just as they did in the Next Nations League campaign. Tedesco then commented, "A beautiful journey is now unfortunately coming to an end. This team is still at the beginning of its development and will cause a sensation in the coming years. I wish the players, the great employees of the Federation, and the fans all the best from the bottom of my heart." Could this be the end of Clement's reign at Ibrox? Would replacing another manager be a positive or a negative? It would mean going through the long transition period once again, where someone new will come in and want his own players and staff, costing us 6 months and a few million just to get the squad how he wants it. But Clement's performances as manager are getting under the skin of fans, and I think a lot of fans will be happy to see the back of Clement. What are your thoughts? Let us know down below. Finally, Clement provides Jack Butland Rangers injury update. Clement says Jack Butland hopes he can return to the Rangers squad this weekend. The goalkeeper has been out injured since the start of the year after suffering internal bleeding in his leg. Butland hasn't played in 2025, although there are hopes he can return to be in contention for this weekend's Scottish Cup tie against Fraserburg. Liam Kelly has deputised in the Englishman's absence, starting his side's last 5 matches, including the Old Firm derby against Celtic, in which he picked up a clean sheet. His fellow stopper, though, could return to the squad this weekend, as the Highland League outfit are welcome to Ibrox. Kick-off on Sunday is at 2:15 p.m, as Clement's side looks to book their place in the 5th round of the Scottish Cup. After that, a trip to Old Trafford awaits as Rangers go up against Butland's former club Manchester United next Thursday. Positive news that Jack is okay and is on his way back, but after some questionable form throughout the season, is it time to let Kelly take the number 1 spot? The Scotsman has had a couple solid performances since filling in for Butland during his injury, but has it been enough to give Clement the headache of choosing between them? Let us know your thoughts on this down in the comments section below. But that is all we have time for. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel to join our fast growing community. Thank you. We will see you in the next video.